Welcome, my friends. Welcome to Touching the Edge. Thank you so much for joining today. Thank you for being part of finding what was never lost and really coming to culmination of this series. We're actually coming towards the end of this series. And I want to suggest to you that we really want to be in contact with this on a daily basis, really getting ourselves into clarity. I want to suggest that what we've lost is not clarity. We haven't lost direction. We haven't lost ourselves. But what we haven't realized is that we're sort of in a constant relationship, or at least a very consistent relationship, with a low-level fear. It's almost like having a low-level fever that you may not recognize is actually affecting you, but it really is affecting your movements day to day. This low-level of fear ends up creating all kinds of different things. It gives us a heightened relationship to irritability. It gives us a deeper relationship to catastrophizing and really listening for those things that are going to make us feel worse. We actually also end up saying things in ways that actually affects our community as well. We're not actually saying things that give people a sense of inspiration. And so I want to suggest to you that dissipating this sense of low-level fear is important in and of itself, and recognizing that fear on some level exists at the level of your nervous system. So when you can get into your body and really begin to release those states on a regular basis throughout the day, just like consistently throughout the day, when you activate your stress reduction techniques, your 10 state changers, when you are doing those things, and I ask you to write them down, don't wait. Or as soon as you feel this, remember, this state of low-level fear becomes our baseline after a while. And then all of a sudden, the next level is feeling worse than that. So we want to dissipate that sense of fear that just sort of hovers in the background by doing things that get us into our body and get us into that relationship to reducing our stress. Hey, let's do one right now. Let's do a stress reduction practice right now. Let's do some breathing right now. Let's do a breathing technique. I'm going to ask you to breathe in for a count of 4. Exhale out for a count of 8. Now again, breathe in for a count of 4, but this time on the exhalation, add humming. So inhale 4, hum for 8. Inhale, and then hum. Inhale 4, and hum for 8. Last time, inhale and exhale. Take a breath. Sigh it out. And just give yourself a moment. And notice that. Ask yourself, where did you feel that? Did you feel that in your chest, in your throat? How did that shift things for you? I just want to encourage you, by using these simple practices like this, add them to your list of 10 state changers. And when you do that, when you feel that background state of anxiety, do something to interrupt it on a regular basis throughout the day. You don't have to sit in that sauce. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. So here we go. So again, I want to suggest to you, you can shift that state. You don't have to live in that state. It doesn't mean that there aren't challenges that we're concerned about, but we don't have to live with that simmering state of fear. I bring my hands together and I bow to you, my friend. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being part of this process. And again, please think about checking out my new book here. It's a small book, but it's a 40-day practice to just support us shifting those states. Take care. Have a great day. Please let other people know about these circles, because together we can change the world. Namaste, my friend.